They do the Lord's work here in amazing ways and help some children, give them some hope in their life.
Thank you so much for being here.
Sure.
1 in 31 children are diagnosed with autism, and the need for services is continuing to grow, as are we.
I could tell there's like a magic here that's happening. There's a lot of care here. CFO.
Today marks the opening of this Fern Creek Adult Day campus that was dedicated and designed specifically for young adults with autism.
We had it available, so we decided to donate it to the VCA. Seeing a service like this come in, it just seemed to be a good fit, and it felt good to do it.
This is a major milestone for our city and for so many families across Louisville.
There's a waiting list.
So there's a wait list for the younger kids services. We had teenagers that were growing into young adults that needed different services than what we were providing, and we started looking for places to discharge them to, and there just really wasn't anything that was appropriate. He was asking about the vocational program and the young adults that we have going out. Bill is also the longest standing VCA employee. The pre-vocational program has kind of been his your baby.
Is there the potential to have someone come in and then like a year later they're working at capacity?
If we can find the right job location, yes.
Help with what we need, what they would need for the job site, work on that, and then help with the transition to the job. We do a lot of volunteer work, different things. This is all the job sites that we have over the time. Originally, what the goal was is just get them used to going out in the community because they've been in a school setting, sitting at a desk, and now it's time to get out and start doing things and getting used to different environments. And then the next phase would be, how can you take the skills you've learned at certain places and working, moving on to a job site. When we very first started going out, this is where we practice standing while we work. So they have to stand in the blue tape because they've spent all their time sitting at a desk. And then when I first started taking them to a job site, they had no concept of staying in an area. So this is literally one of the things we work on. They want to go out and get in the van and go somewhere and do something and work and do that. They love that concept.
We have our groups based on like 4 to 6 young adults with autism and 1 staff member, but then we also have a lot of oversight, like people who are just kind of supervising the whole thing.
It's hard to find someone these days that does not have at least either a direct or an indirect connection to someone with autism, so the awareness is a lot more out there.
And I've heard a lot of success stories out of here. When you see the clients they have, the young folks that are suffering from this issue of autism, and these people are like angels helping them try to find jobs, negotiate through a world they don't completely understand. When you see them at work, you'll know how good they do, and it's just really a great organization.
It's kind of been a feel-good for everybody, because I know the businesses downstairs, several of them are excited about having opportunities to work with the kids and the older adults too.
3, 2, 1.
This is just the beginning of a great organization.